Oh, it happened again. Oh, Haven Marley made more bad candle recommendations. Oh, God. Oh, whoopsie me. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, let me fill you in. I'm Haven Marley. Yes, that's right, Haven Marley. Back at it again because you know what? I'm still in purgatory. Oh, in life, I made candle recommendations all willy-nilly. I would recommend a candle left and right, didn't matter. But oh, that led to me carrying these heavy chains throughout eternity. Oh, they're not from Dollar Tree, they're not plastic, they're metal. Oh, each link in my chain represents a candle that I recommended in life that somebody didn't like. Oh, and now I am forced to look at each recommendation and repent and feel ever so bad. So please help me today as I embark on a journey to save my soul and unlink these chains, these very real, not plastic chains. Oh, come with me in the haunted haven today to learn about 7 Kringle candles that will be launching that are definitely not going to add any more links to my chain. Oh. Hello, welcome back to the Haunted Haven, and welcome to a very spooky Christmas candle preview for Kringle Candle. I know, it's so early, it's September, but we're bringing a bit of spook to the Christmas spirit today in the Haven, and we are going to go over the Kringle Candle Christmas collection that is launching very soon. I've got, let's see, 7 plus 6 is 13. I can still do math in the afterlife. I have 13 candles here. I'm just gonna throw this out there. I cannot burn through 13 candles this week with keeping my sanity and everything else I've got going on. So we are going to need to pick and choose. So I'm putting this out there up front. Please, if any of these candles really speak to you, let me know which ones you want post burns on, and I will do like 6 or 7, and I'll try and do that before the launch. Speaking of the launch, let me go grab it. The launch is Thursday, 9/19. So yes, that's this coming Thursday. That is why I do not have time to burn through 13 candles in a reasonable way. So I can continue. I'll do another post burn if you'd like after I'll get through some of them, then we'll have the launch and I can do another post burn. But if you're wanting post burn before this launch, yeah, let me know which ones, and then I'll read through the comments, and the ones with the most votes are the ones I'll burn. So we gotta get crack-a-lack-and we gotta get hopping because these puppies are hot, 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 right off the press, as they say, or the production line. And yeah, they're coming quick. So Thursday, 9/19, that's gonna be 12 p.m. Eastern time, and you can get the Haunted Haven discount code, haunted, spooky Haven. That will save you 15% on your order. Thank you so much for using that. It really helps me out on the channel. It helps me with the commission, and it also helps Kringle to know that I'm doing a good job. So I really appreciate when you do that. Thank you so much. Mwah. Okay, Haven Marley has had his say. Now it is time for us to get into these candles, and hopefully Haven Marley will not recommend something to you that you do not like. The first one we're gonna start with is Blankets and Snowflakes. That's a really pretty candle. Oh yeah, we've got in order to continue our continuity of the spooky and Christmas, we've got Hal helping us again. Thank you, Hal. Top is gonna be fougere and fresh. The mid is cashmere, spice, and floral. And the base is sandalwood and musk. So it sounds like it's gonna be, like Blankets and Snowflakes. That's really fresh. I almost got a cologne out of this, just slightly, but it's like fresh cologne cashmere. I think it's the fougere on the top that I'm getting that's doing that for me though, that cologne. So it's got, well, fougere and fresh are on the top. So it has that. It has this kind of almost masculine cologne-y thing with a fresh mixed in there, like that fresh air. And then I'm getting the cashmere next. And a bit of spice, yeah. Interesting. I feel like the sandalwood and the musk are coming through a little bit. This is interesting because this one I do feel like I'm smelling kind of everything that was in the notes on the actual burn, or on the actual cold impression. I would say like my first impression of this one is kind of like you're snuggled up with a guy wearing cologne. It's outside though, and you've got a little bit of like a spice drink in your hands as well, like a chai or a toddy or something like that. Yeah, it's a mixture of fresh, little bit cologne, the fougere, and the cashmere and spice. That's what I get off of it on cold. So let me know how this one interests you. Let us move on to Rum Cafe. Rum Cafe. Oh, does that ever look so beautiful? The top is caramel and butter, the mid is nut and spice, and the base is cream vanilla. That's really nice. Ooh, okay, so you know what this reminds me of? Oh, there is a like Twinings tea. It reminds me of spiced tea, but it is creamy. So the spice is really, really quite strong in there. But there is a creaminess to it. I guess that's that cream and vanilla base in there. So yeah, I'm not a super fan of gourmand scents, but this one I really, really like. I think it's because it is so heavily spiced. So I would say, yeah, like it's gonna be it does have a bit of caramel in it as well. It's a caramel spice creamy, but I think distinctly it does what this is. It gives a drink rather than like a pastry or something like that. Like I get full on drink vibes out of this. It's not heavy. It's creamy and sweet and spicy, but not heavy, if that makes any sense at all. I mean, it is like what the label kind of implies. That's lovely. So let me know if you want this one to be one of the first burns. Next up, we have Cypress and Cinnamon, and this one I'm really excited about. That's beautiful. The top is gonna be fir needle and spice, the mid is gonna be balsam and green, and the base is wood and spice. So yeah, just the spices and woody and fir tree elements. This is, yeah. This is Christmas. This is so good! If you're wanting that classic Christmas smell, oh my god, it is cinnamon and fir tree and citrus. Oh my god, that's so good. The fir and the balsam in this are beautiful. They're very authentic Christmas tree smell, and the spice with that, like the cinnamon, is just gorgeous. This is a classic Christmas smell. I'm gonna override everyone and I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a burn, regardless of where the vote stands. This is gonna be in our first round of burns. It is gorgeous. This is classic Christmas and beautiful. I know I keep saying that, but my god, it is. That is fir and balsam and spices. That's a winner. That's a home run for me. That's a home run for me right now. So gorgeous cypress and cinnamon. Next one we're gonna do is frosted spice. Interesting. That's a similar idea, but a different take. So we have top is aromatic and spice, the mid is cinnamon, fir, and peppermint, and the base is mint and vanilla. So interesting. So we still have the spices, the cinnamon, and the fir, but we have a different angle with the mint, the peppermint and the mint, and then we've got that vanilla in there. That's an interesting take. Ooh, oh my goodness me, that mint. Oh, that is so interesting. Wow, okay, wow. The mint is, how do I describe that? It's not like anything I think that I've smelled, certainly not in a candle. It is minty fresh, but it is so natural. It's like so mint plant. It's not gonna be like a mint gum type thing. It is so like natural mint, but the cinnamon comes in there out on cold at the very least. Oh. Frosted spice with the vanilla. That's gorgeous. That's a fresh, it's a minty spice. How else do I describe that? It's a minty spice That's beautiful. I am also going to make an executive decision. I'm burning this before Thursday, so this is going to be another one that we get in there. Sorry to override so many of these, but wow, wow, wow. I won't be able to help myself. I need to burn this. Okay, great. Next one that we have is Pomegranate and Fir. Where are you? Pomegranate and Fir. There it is. Okay. Pomegranate and Fir. So the top for this one is pomegranate, fruit, and amber. The mid is fir and patchouli, and the base is vanilla and wood. I need to clear my senses out a little bit because that mint one is so refreshing, but it's still kind of in my system. Okay. Well, that's lovely. That reminds me of, gosh, there is a specific Bath & Body Works scent that this is conjuring up in my mind, and I'm having such a hard time remembering the name. So there is I know this is going to sound really strange, but there is a body care lotion feeling for me to this. It's beautiful. There's just a hint of floral. Like I'm just getting a very like powdery floral almost. Let me go back to this. Pomegranate, fruit, and amber, fir, patchouli, vanilla, and wood. I wonder where I'm getting that. Yeah, I think it's the patchouli mixing with the pomegranate and the fruit. It's making it go creamy. That is so interesting. Vanilla and wood are at the base as well, but I wonder. Yeah, okay, so as I'm smelling it more, I think it's that vanilla. I think it might be the combination of vanilla and patchouli that are kind of putting it in that body care direction for me. This is a very soft scent as well, and it feels feminine to me. It's super soft. This is like fluffy pillow, it's fluffy. This fluffy pillow, fluffy comforter, fluff, it's that. This is extremely comforting and soft. There is something that, yeah, that's why it's like womanly, it's comforting, it's soft, it's fluffy. Yeah, this is beautiful though, wow. That is what I'm getting out of pomegranate and fir. If I don't get to this one before Thursday, I will get to this in the second burn. Next one we have is sugar, plum, and myrrh. The top is berry and tea leaves. The mid is citrus and plum, and the base is tonka bean and amber. This is a lighter, this is a more delicate one on cold. It's like a little bit, it's harder to make out. Like I get tea leaves 100%, that's the first thing I get. There is a little bit of a fruitiness to it, but it's not overwhelmingly fruity. Berry, tea leaves, citrus, plum, tonka bean, and amber. The citrus is also not strong in here. I think the berry and the tea leaves are coming out first, obviously. And that the tonka bean and amber on the bottom. Interesting scent on this one. Huh. Sugar, plum, and myrrh. You know, oddly enough, I don't get the myrrh out of this. Like I'm used to that frankincense myrrh scent. That's these, you know, very incensey smell. I'm not getting an incense out of this. I'm getting mostly berry tea. So I would be curious where the sugar, plum, and myrrh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious about this one. Yeah, so my notes say it's berry, tea leaf, citrus, plum, tonka bean, amber. I don't get super myrrh out of this. Anyway, that's what I get. I get mostly a berry tea out of this on cold. So let me know if this is one of the ones you really would like to have burning, and I'll see what else I can get out of it. All right, now our last one for the Kringle candles. Now remember, we still have all these country candles to get through in our next video. But for this one, Winter Iris is our last one. So the top for this is floral and violet, the mid is tuberose and fruit, and the base is vanilla and sandalwood. So it's a winter floral. Interesting idea for sure. So that's what I'm getting out of this. I am getting a very subdued floral, an icy floral, if you will. It does remind me of a winter floral. I do get this very soft iris, but it leans chilly. Like there's a fresh quality about this. There is this very light, very, very delicate floral that is still really pretty and beautiful. Let me go back here. We've got sandalwood, tuberose. Am I getting any of that? Mostly it's very, very delicate cold. Like it is hard for me to make out those vanilla and sandalwood. Mostly on cold, I am getting a very, very light floral. Very, very light. Okay, so I'm gonna make another executive decision. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a burn because I would like to know what else comes out of it. Right now, it is so delicate on cold that it's hard for me to kind of make out the rest. So the ones that I am executive Haven Marleying for the burn are gonna be this Winter Iris, the, where'd it go? Frosted Spice, and where is it? Where is all the way? Here it is, Cypress Cinnamon. So we're gonna executive Haven Marley these three, and the rest, let me know if there's any that you're really, really dying to get reviewed. Haven Marley here, signing off for part one of our Christmas extravaganza. Haven Marley will be back for part two, and Haven Marley will have an updated persona as well. All right, everybody, Haunted Haven again is the code. Once again, these drop this coming Thursday, the 19th, and I'll see you very soon in the next Haven video. If you found this enjoyable, please remember to give it a like-a-roo. I always forget that part, but it does help the channel quite a lot. Okie dokie, I'll see you in the next one. Take care and talk to you real soon.